is Lukmaan IAS Academy. So today we are going to discuss another hot topic in our Perspective Takkar Everyday series, and today's topic is one of those most debated as well as discussed topic throughout the territory of our nation. That is something which concerns IPC section 377, and apart from that Article 14 and Article 21 of the Indian Constitution that talks about the LGBT rights of the citizens, right? So what is the tagline for the day? What is the headline for the day? Will India get its first ever gay judge? Well, the answer is, to be very honest, as of now, not so sure. Uncertainty is there with regard to the question that will India get its first ever gay judge? But before moving to the question, let's just make this first thing very clear. Is the dates India, present dates India, the 21st century India, the modern India, ready for its gay judge or not? Will India get it or not is not the prior question, guys. Let me make it clear. The prior question is, are we ready to have the first ever gay judge of the nation? And that too, prestigious High Court, specifically Delhi High Court. And to answer it, we are ready. And to make it more definite, okay, to make more, provide more elaboration into the answer, we were always ready. Just there were some social stigmas, some social laws that were stopping us. But to be very honest, as of now, if we deal, okay, we are ready. And to be very honest more again, this is a very illogical question. Why are we talking about the eligibility of an individual of becoming a judge of any high court or a Supreme Court or whatever the post is? Why are we discussing eligibility on the grounds of an individual's sexual orientation? A very illogical point. My sexual orientation does not, I'll repeat, my sexual orientation does not justifies or defines my talent and my capabilities. Never it does. Okay? My talent and my capabilities, my capacities, they are defined by the work I do, not by my sexual orientation, my nature, and whatever the physique I possess, whatever. It's all about my mental state. And nothing has to be done with my physical state and my nature or my sexual orientation. That's where the term talent stands, right? We have got examples, wonderful examples. If you talk about, we just yesterday discussed Michael Schumacher, the name, Stephen Hawking, the name, the one who was not at all physically capable, but mentally as one of the greatest scientists of this planet. Okay, in that very same sense, in that very same case, my physical abilities and my sexual orientations doesn't count to be my talent. And now coming to the question here, will India get its first ever gay judge? Answer is uncertain right now, okay? We cannot say that. Is India ready for its first ever gay judge? Yes, we are. We were always ready. Yes, we were troubled with some of the social stigmas, no doubt in that, we were. But yes, we are already into that stage where we can accept everything. That's where the modern India stands. And now coming to the point. With regard to the LGBT rights in India, we have seen a very long battle that has been fought, okay, since the year 2000, when the NAS Foundation case firstly went up to knock the doors of the judiciary and ask for the equal rights for the LGBT community present inside the territory of the nation. As because it tells that it violates the basic principles of my Article 14 equality before law, where I am told that I, being the citizen of India, I cannot get discriminated on any grounds. I am equal, equality before law, and also the Constitution guarantees me equal protection of the laws. Apart from that, Article 15 of the Constitution, which talks about that there shall be no discrimination on the grounds of religion, race, caste, gender, that is sex, and place of birth. So far, what we have seen till the year 2018, till the time the judgment came on the LGBT community, okay, there were huge rounds of discrimination. There were huge, large-scale discriminatory news spread all across the country with regard to the LGBT community people, right? But since the time the Supreme Court gave the judgment, we have seen that the number of news, the figure, it deteriorated. Okay, the figure, the amount, it came, bit too close, but not exactly too close. Exactly not closed, but yes, bit too close, what we can call it always, right? So, अभी हम बात कर रहे हैं हमारे प्रोसीजर का, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के जजेस और हाई कोर्ट के जजेस के अपॉइंटमेंट का। तो हम सब जानते हैं, ठीक है, जुडिशियल सर्विसेज के थ्रू जजेस का अपॉइंटमेंट होता है और वो देन लोकल कोर्ट, सेशन कोर्ट, हाई कोर्ट एंड सुप्रीम कोर्ट में अपनी सर्विसेज देते हैं। बट इसके अलावा भी कुछ प्रोसीजर्स हैं, जैसे कि जो एडवोकेट्स हैं, दोज हु आर द सीनियर एडवोकेट्स, दोज हु आर वर्किंग कंटिन्यूअसली, okay, they are also considered eligible for appointment, to be appointment as the high court judge or a supreme court judge. Like for example, अगर हम बात करें सुप्रीम कोर्ट जज की, तो एक एडवोकेट हैं अगर जो 10 साल तक लगातार किसी हाई कोर्ट में प्रैक्टिस किया उन्होंने विदाउट ब्रेक, तो उनको भी इजीली सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जज अपॉइंट किया जा सकता है। ओके, और हाई कोर्ट के जजेस की अगर हम बात करें, तो अगर कोई एडवोकेट है जिन्होंने लोकल कोर्ट या सेशन कोर्ट्स में लगातार प्रैक्टिस किया है सालों तक, तो भी उनको हम हाई कोर्ट का जज अपॉइंट कर सकते हैं। और अब यहां पर क्वेश्चन निकल कर आता है कि व्हाई वी आर डिस्कसिंग दिस टॉपिक, विल इंडिया गेट इट्स फर्स्ट एवर गे जज? तो यहां पर नाम है हमारे सामने वन ऑफ द वेरी लाइक पॉपुलर पर्सनैलिटीज, एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट वन ऑफ द वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग एडवोकेट्स ऑफ द सॉइल ऑफ इंडिया, सौरभ कृपाल, right? The one who is known in the media, the one who is known in the public eye for his, we talk about, first of all, we give a grand salute to Mr. Saurabh Kirpal. Why? Because crossing the social borders, Mr. Kirpal, Advocate Kirpal, he announced his social orientation, that is to be a homosexual, that is a gay. Right, and apart from that, he is also known for having a relationship with a Swiss personality, a national, a particular individual who belongs to the soil of Swiss, right? So he is in a relationship with that one particular person, and apart from that, he is also open about his sexual orientation, and apart from that, he has never taken any kind of a question on his head that why he has done that or why not he has done that, because he has always been clear that when the apex court, the highest court of the nation, that is called the Supreme Court of the nation, has given him the right, then why should I hide? There is nothing to hide in that, because I am made by Mother Nature. That's what he has always stated, that I am made by Mother Nature. I am not an artificial substance. I am not having an artificial feeling. What I have in me, the genes, the hormones in me, they are all natural. All natural, and no one, once again, no one can ever question it, because the humans, they haven't got this permit or this authority to question the laws of the nature. Neither we can question the laws of the nature, neither we can sabotage or cross over the laws of the nature. And when if I am a homosexual or a gay or a whatever, okay, then that means once again this is the natural feeling I have got into myself. So that's where Mr. Saurabh Kirpal has given his statements always, right? It's about my Article 14, equality before law, Article 15, right against discrimination on the grounds of sex, and apart from that, Article 21, right to life and personal liberty. When we have seen a couple of years back, Supreme Court finally gave its judgment to cross the section 377 of the Indian Penal Code and decriminalize the LGBT community, and apart from that, decriminalize the homosexuality in India, right? And there comes the question again, is India ready? Yes, it is. Obviously, we were always ready. And apart from that, will India get its first ever judge? We wish. Yes, because that will be another benchmark in the modern Indian nation building. You talk about Mr. Saurabh Kirpal, his name was first highlighted in the year 2021, November, right? When for the first time, his name was put forward by the collegium to be appointed as a Delhi High Court judge. In that time, if you go ahead with the reports, you go ahead with the news posted by many newspapers, including Indian Express, The Hindu, right? So they told that apart from going ahead with the collegium with And there were some other bodies involved as well with regard to the investigation that whether Saurabh Kirpal shall be taken up as the judge of the High Court or not. Then the bodies involved in the investigation was the former Law Minister, Mr. Shankar Prasad. Apart from that, Raw Research and Analysis Wing also gave its report on Mr. Saurabh Kirpal. And both of them, they gave clean chit to Mr. Saurabh Kirpal. That yes, doesn't matter if he is having a relationship with a foreign national, doesn't mean that it's going to be a trouble for India. Yes, apart from that, Swiss is a friendly nation, first of all. And apart from that, this is not the very first instance that we are watching that an individual who is going to hold a constitutional post is having a spouse or a relative from a foreign soil. This is not a first thing we know. Okay. Apart from that, it was also given the Raw also given the clear-cut statement that there is no such thing that is to be questioned on Mr. Saurabh Kirpal. And apart from that, further reports also stated that once sexuality never is the eligibility criteria or the grounds or any kind of a condition to be appointed in any of the government office or in any of the constitutional office. Right? So there comes the name Mr. Saurabh Kirpal, and apart from that, the judgment of the Supreme Court on the LGBT community, and apart from that, decriminalizing Section 377 of the IPC, taking up the NAS Foundation case, which for the first time knocked the doors of the judiciary to legalize Section 377, first of all, and apart from that, providing equal status to the LGBT community in India. Right? So, the war was fought for a long time, but yes, nevertheless, the war ended once again with victory, right? The war ends, but the war ends always with a victory. And that's where the NAS Foundation case is one of the benchmarks towards this particular statement that yes, war will end one day and it will end with the justice and it will end with the victory always. राइट सो ये रही कहानी, दास्तान रही हमारे नास फाउंडेशन की, एलजीबीटी कम्युनिटी राइट्स की, आर्टिकल 14 की, 15 की और 21 की। और साथ ही साथ अभी आपने समझा कि किस तरीके से एडवोकेट्स भी जो हैं, जो लगातार सर्विस में हैं, उन्हें भी हाई कोर्ट और सुप्रीम कोर्ट का जज अपॉइंट किया जा सकता है। एलिजिबिलिटी क्राइटेरिया में सिर्फ इतना ही है, यहां पर सेक्सुअल ओरिएंटेशन की कोई भी कहानी नहीं है। तो ये रॉ ने अपनी रिपोर्ट में बताया, फॉर्मर लॉ मिनिस्टर ने भी यही बात बोली, एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट जो प्रेजेंट कोलिजियम सिस्टम है वो भी यही बात बोल रहा है। राइट, दैट मींस यस, the judicial machinery, the legislative and the executive machinery of the nation, the people of the nation, we all do welcome this wonderful step that will provide the new horizons into the scope of Article 14, that is equality before law, right against discrimination, Article 15, and right to life and personal liberty, Article 21. That means personal liberty. My sexual orientation is my personal will given to me by Mother Nature, to be, very specific. That means nothing an artificial thing, and apart from that, it doesn't troubles my talent and capacity. And what does matters is the nation building at its best. And the nation is built by the best ever brains, best ever talents. And the talent sees no borders of any kind of gender, sexual orientation, race, religion, caste, whatever you can call it. Okay, guys, so let's hope and pray and wish for the best that Mr. Saurabh Kirpal goes to sit into the Delhi High Court as a judge, and India shall represent this with all of the bravery and all of the courage and all of, once again, the pride that yes, we got the first ever homosexual judge, the gay judge, because there is nothing wrong in that, and in fact, it's a very wise and a wonderful cause we are up to. Okay, everyone, so thank you for joining me, thank you for listening in here. Please do not forget to provide your valuable feedback into the comment box, and also your views on the topic. That's most important in order to cover up the very next sessions. Okay, everyone, so thank you so much, see you all soon, bye bye, take care, Jai Hind.
The first step towards achieving your dreams is having the right coach. Get the best education with Lukmaan IAS and make your UPSC dreams come true. Download the app now.